So here we have a V-shaped valley formed by a river, and then when the glacier moves across it, it flattens it out, making a more wide U-shaped valley. And that's that. So when the glacier moved across, it picked up sand along the way, which is called plucking, and it also flattened out the land that it went across, which is called abrasion. So as you can see, this is a lot more bumpy than this. So abrasion is happening because this path is a lot more flat and smoothed out than the surrounding area, and that's because when the glacier moved, it flattened it out. Also, glacial erratics are these rocks inside of the glacier that are picked up and moved with the glacier to a new area, and then so when the glacier melts, those rocks are dropped where they are. So when the glacier's all the way out here, it's dropping sediment down into a pile up right here, so then when the glacier starts to melt and recede, it forms this terminal moraine, which over time will become a hill through succession. So after a terminal moraine is formed, primary succession takes place in order to basically turn it from a barren rock to a full forest. Basically what happens is stage one is the lichen stage, where rock surfaces are colonized by lichen. Rock particles and decaying lichen form a thin layer of soil. Then stage two is the moss stage, where moss colonizes the rock wherever there is enough soil, usually starting off in cracks. Basically then what you have is larger species of mosses such as haircat moss take over once the soil has accumulated. And after that is step three, which is the grass stage. The grasses begin to appear, soil building accelerates with more organic matter being added by the decaying grass. In step four, you got the cottonwood stage, where the first shrubs and trees appear, shading out the grass. Leaves and twigs add to the soil quality. In step five, you essentially have the pine stage, where pine seeds germinate the shaded soil under the cottonwoods. But then in stage six, you have the oak stage, where oaks gradually take over from the pines. And finally, in stage seven, you have the climax stage, where beech and maple seeds germinate the moist shaded soil that is now formed. These species continue to dominate unless they are moved by lumbering or destroyed by fire. And that's essentially what you have today, thousands of years after the glacier. So how Lake Michigan formed is the glacier moved down, and when it got here, the weight of it pressed down into the earth, making an indent. So when the glacier receded back, that indent was filled with water from the melting glacier.